Hi, and welcome to week 6. This week we're going to be talking about sleep and rest and how important they are to you. You might think you're not doing anything while you're sleeping, but you would be surprised just how busy you are. While you're sleeping, your smart body is working so hard to keep you alive. Your brain is working, your heart is pumping, and your lungs are breathing. When you're awake and moving around during the day, your body is working to keep you moving. It is keeping your heart beating, your lungs breathing in oxygen, your blood pumping. All kinds of things are going on in your body to keep you moving during your day. But what happens when you go to bed at night and head off to dreamland? Repairs. That's what happens while you're sleeping. When you're asleep is when your body can stop focusing on what you're doing and keeping you moving. You're sound asleep, so this is when your body can focus on itself. It takes your time of sleep and rest and uses it to work. It's this time while you're asleep that your body goes to work making repairs to whatever damage you've done during the day. It fights off any germs you picked up that day, it rebuilds and repairs your muscles, and it puts new memories where they belong. This is what happens in your body when you fall asleep. Number 1, you stop paying attention to what's going on around you. Number 2, your heartbeat and your breathing slow down and become steady. Number 3, your body temperature cools off just a little. Number 4, your blood pressure lowers a little bit. Number 5, your muscles completely relax. Number 6, more blood flows to your muscles. Number 7, tissue growth happens and repairs to tissue are made. Number 8, this is when you do most of your growing while you're sleeping. Number 9, energy is sent to the brain instead of to your body. And number 10, you're asleep but your brain wakes up and you have dreams. Number 11, your eyes move back and forth while you're dreaming. And number 12, your muscles are turned off and you can't move. Sleep also helps your body to fight off germs and viruses, and it helps your body to regulate the hormones in your body that tell you when you're hungry and when you're full. These are two different chemicals in your body, and your brain will, while you're sleeping, will regulate them. One of them is a chemical that your brain will tell your body to send to let you know that you're hungry. And the second one is another chemical that your brain will tell your body to send a signal out to you to let you know that you're full. And these two particular hormones, these two chemicals in your body are regulated when you're asleep. And sleep also helps you to look and feel better. It helps you to feel and look rested so that you can handle your day. And it helps you to be able to function better during the day. And sleep just basically helps you to deal with life better. Now, believe it or not, kids and teenagers actually do need about 8 to 10 hours of sleep every night. It's during this time that your bodies and minds get refreshed for the next day. When you don't get enough sleep, you will get cranky very easily, and you could end up overeating during the day, which can cause you to gain weight. Remember a couple of slides ago, I said that it's when you're sleeping that your hunger hormones are regulated. Well, if you don't get enough sleep, those two chemicals in your body that tell you when you're full and when you're hungry, they will not get regulated. So you may overeat during the day. You will be overtired and make mistakes or have accidents. Your ability to decide right from wrong could be affected if you don't get enough sleep, and your ability to remember things will definitely be affected. Things will not be committed to memory, because that is what happens that's something that happens when you sleep. Your memory. It's when you're asleep that your brain makes connections. It puts the things you learned that day away where they belong so you can go get them when you need them. It also puts new memories you've made into the memory bank for safekeeping so you can look at them later. Your immune system. Remember, this is the part of your body that fights off germs and viruses. If you don't get enough sleep, your immune system gets weaker, and you can catch a cold or the flu much easier. A good night's sleep helps your body to boost your immune system and make it stronger. Your moods. If you do not get enough sleep, you will get cranky very easily. If you get enough sleep, you'll be in a much better mood. You will also be able to control your moods a lot easier if you get enough sleep at night. Your balance and your coordination. When you're overtired, you will drop things, trip over things, and even fall down more often. You won't be able to concentrate like you should. Get enough sleep and it will make you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, alert and able to focus on things a lot better. Weight gain. When you're asleep is when the hormones that make you feel hungry, and that hormone is called ghrelin, and the hormones that let you know when you're full, that hormone is called leptin, are balanced, which means they're made normal. Not enough sleep and they will be out of balance. You may feel hungry more often, and you may not feel full when you should. Accidents. Sleepy people have more accidents and injuries due to not being able to pay attention like they should. Get enough sleep so that you can pay attention and focus on things during the day. Yes, that we all need to get a good night's sleep, isn't it? Your body needs to heal itself, and your brain needs to have time to store all that you've learned and done that day. So what are the signs that you are overtired and you need to get some sleep? You feel really tired during the day, and maybe you're yawning an awful lot, and you are cranky for no real reason. These are all things that are some of the first indicators that you haven't gotten enough sleep. If you have a big test coming up, you need to make sure you get a lot of good rest and sleep. Why? Well, number one, your brain needs to put the stuff you learned away where it can be found during your test. And number two, you don't want to feel tired and cranky during the test. You want to feel your best so that you can do your best. What kinds of things can you do to help yourself have a good night's sleep? Well, number one, don't take naps late in the afternoon or early in the evening. Don't drink or eat things with lots of sugar or caffeine in them in the afternoon or evening. Remember, I think we talked in one of the other presentations about what caffeine was. It's a chemical that is used, it's supposed to give you energy. Go to bed at the same time every night, even on the weekends. I go to bed at 10 o'clock every night. I don't care if it's Monday or Saturday. I am in bed by 10. Wake up at the same time every day, even on the weekends. I also do that. I wake up at 6 a.m. every day, whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I am up at 6 a.m. About an hour before you go to bed, do something that relaxes you. And stay off your phone, your tablet, or any device when you're supposed to be sleeping. Don't eat a lot just before you go to bed. You could end up with a stomach ache. And make sure you're getting enough exercise during the day, just not too close to bedtime. That's it for today. Getting enough sleep and rest is just as important as eating healthy and exercising. This week's homework is to write down what time you go to bed each night for 5 nights, and to write down if you think you got a good night's sleep. If you didn't get a good night's sleep, write down how you felt that next day. So if you went to bed Tuesday night at 10 o'clock and you got up at 7 o'clock Wednesday morning and you were awake a lot during the night and you did not get a good night's sleep, on Wednesday write down how you felt. This week's video is how it's made ketchup. Get your parents and have them click on the link or copy and paste it into your web browser, and all of you sit down and watch this little video together. This is the end of this lecture, and I hope you have a fantastic week and get enough sleep.